I felt like he knew I was outside, so he knew I was standing there.
I don't care what you thought, what you felt. What did he say?
But he didn't come to my door or talk to me. He just said it.
Well, what did he?
He said, I was kind of drunk. I wasn't really myself. I apologize. I shouldn't have acted like that. And I didn't respond back. I just...
Okay. Why were you behaving badly?
Well, because she had constantly been parking in there in the compact zone.
Just a second. Had you been drinking?
I had been drinking.
Okay, so the reason you were acting badly, which hopefully is inconsistent with the way you usually behave, is because you had been drinking.
Yes, ma'am.
And the defendant are neighbors.
Yes.
And do you rent or own your apartment?
I rent.
And how long have you been renting your apartment?
Since November 15, 2023.
So about a year.
Mm-hmm.
And Mr. Stone, do you rent or own your apartment?
I own.
For how long?
10 years.
Okay. Now, your case is about an allegation of Mr. Stone vandalizing your car.
Correct.
Damage to your car. And I understand that this emanates over a parking space. Because what I understand from reading this, Ms. Benton, is that you have an assigned parking space.
Correct.
One in the complex.
Correct.
As does Mr. Stone.
Correct.
And there are several spots that are not allocated to tenants, but are for guests and other people. And this problem between you and Mr. Stone originated from the fact that you park your SUV at times in a spot that's allocated for compact cars. And therefore, it's difficult to maneuver around that car because it's in a compact spot. Mr. Stone reacted to that in what he acknowledges once an obnoxious way. He says he lost his temper. I don't know, maybe had a couple too many. And then it is your claim that he vandalized your car. I'm not exactly sure how. So far, does that sound pretty much like what the case is about?
Yes, but it started with him actually physically hitting my car.
Yes, I know. But when he physically hit your car, according to you, nothing happened at the end of that because he sort of came over a couple of days later or ever apologized for his, what he says was aggressive behavior. And you don't allege in that part of your complaint that there was any damage caused to your car when he hit your car. You didn't even report it.
I actually did.
Okay, then you're going to tell me about that.
Yes, ma'am.
Can I see pictures of the parking spots that are marked? Do you have them?
I have one.
Okay. All right, well, this is helpful.
The three most relevant.
Is that a fair and accurate representation of the parking situation?
Oh.
Yes, but I have a clearer picture where you can see where my car is actually parked in that spot, and then the rest
could you go over to that, please, and show me where the compact car spot is, if you can see it?
It's all the way on the end. Actually, my car is parked in it. It's on the edge, right next to the sidewalk.
What color is your car?
It's white. It's right here.
Okay, come and step back. Now, is that your assigned spot?
No.
No. Is that spot assigned to anyone else?
No.
Does that spot have on it for compact cars only?
It does.
Okay. And what kind of car do you drive?
It doesn't say only. I have
for compact cars?
Yeah. I have a 2019 GMC Terrain, which is an SUV, a small SUV.
So it's not a compact car?
No.
Okay. So just for my own information, tell me why you park there if you have an assigned spot and it's marked for compact cars. Why do you park your non-compact car there?
Because that has not been enforced, and that was not made clear to me either, even though it says that.
How could it be clearer?
Because anyone parks there. Like, if they live in the complex and they have a permit, there's any car that can park there. That's what I've seen.
I don't care what you've seen. It's a very, very simple thing.
Okay.
There's a sign there that says compact cars, and your car is not a compact car, just so that we're clear. You chose to ignore that and park your car there. Okay. Now tell me, there was an incident with the defendant where he, according to you, hit your car, and that took place on what date?
May 26th.
Of this year?
Yes.
And you had been living there for months. Mm-hmm. You had been living there since November of 2023. Had you had difficulty with him before?
I had never seen him.
The answer is no.
No.
Okay. Tell me what happened on May 26th.
So I was on the patio smoking and talking to my sister on the phone. And all of a sudden, I hear this belligerent guy. He was calling me names, and I can hear something being hit. I didn't know what it was yet because I was behind the gate. So I'm trying to look over the gate, and I could not see, so I walked around. And when I come out, he's literally hitting on my car, hitting the sides, hitting the back, walking around my car, literally banging on the car. So I just asked him, like, why are you hitting my car? He was like, you're not supposed to be parked here. And he called me several names. So I said, okay, but could you stop hitting my car? And he said, every time I see this car, I'm going to hit it. And I said, why? Like, why? So at one point, I thought he was gonna stop, and he walked away. He started walking towards his car. So I'm thinking it's over. I'm walking towards my home, and then he kind of walks towards me, kind of aggressively, so I stop. And then he goes back to hitting my car again. And I said, could you stop hitting my car? Like, what's wrong with you? And he just kept doing it. And just to keep the distance, I just sat there and watched him. And at that point, I started taking pictures of him and pictures of his car, because I had never seen this guy before that day.
Says in his answer that following this incident, he did come to your house to apologize.
He didn't necessarily come to my house. He kind of like, he heard me outside on the patio, and he kind of like stopped outside my fence and said, hey, you know, I'm sorry about that. I was kind of...
How much later was that?
Probably about a week later.
So 1 week later, you had a conversation with him.
No, not a conversation.
He just came, so it was a one-way conversation.
Correct.
He came to you and said...
I wouldn't necessarily say he came to me. Like, I felt like he knew I was outside, so he knew I was standing there.
I don't care what you thought, what you felt. What did he say?
But he didn't come to my door or talk to me. He just said it.
Well, what did he...
He said, I was kind of drunk. I wasn't really myself. I apologize. I shouldn't have acted like that. And I didn't respond back. I just...
Okay. And between that day in May and the next time you reference is in late August. So some 3 months later, there was another incident.
Correct.
Now, between that incident on May 26th and the end of August, when the second incident occurred, did you take your car into a shop for an estimate for any repairs? That's either a yes or a no.
No repairs.
Just a second. Did you, sometime between May 26th and the end of August, file a police report?
Yes.
May I see it?
Yes.
This report that you gave me
Correct.
of the next day, if it's an incident report of somebody vandalizing your car, this says absolutely nothing about vandalizing your car.
Correct.
Okay. What damage, Miss Benton, are you alleging to your car as a result of the incident in May, or as the result of an incident that happened subsequently in August?
No, it's the incident that happened in May. Because the next day when I came out and looked around my car, because you got to remember when he was acting belligerent, I was trying to kind of like...
Now listen to me, it's very simple. We can't dance around this, and I have other things to do today.
Okay.
If I saw somebody hitting my car,
Correct.
I would go down, inspect the car, and I would report it. I would take photographs of it. I would take it in to have it repaired, or at least get an estimate for having it repaired.
I did.
Okay. I asked you, between May 26th and the end of August, did you take the car, before the second incident happened, the end of August, did you take the car to a body shop for an estimate? The answer is either yes or no.
Yes.
May I see it? Well, you took the car in August.
That's correct.
So you didn't take the car in May, well, the end of May, June, July, or August until
No.
the 23rd. Okay. Okay, now you want to tell me what happened in August.
So I come out to my car one day, and it looks like, I don't know, like kind of like somebody cracked the egg on the back. I didn't know what it was. So I went and washed my car. A couple of days later, it's like I get in my car and I can see in the rearview, it's in the same spot. It's the same thing. And I'm like, what is this? So I go wash it again. The third time I got out and I really examined it, he's spitting on my car. So at that point, I became livid. I contacted.
So at that point, you didn't see it, but you saw evidence of it. You said
I saw evidence of it.
You thought somebody.
Correct.
Somebody
I should say
was
that, 'cause
spitting
I
on
couldn't say if it was him or not.
Okay, so somebody was
That's
purposely
correct.
spitting on your car, you thought.
That's correct. So,
Okay.
yeah.
So what did you do?
So at that point, I talked to my landlord about installing a camera because now
Did you?
I did.
Okay. And do you have a video of him
I do.
that I'd like to see?
I do. They should have that somewhere.
Okay.
So this is him leaving, but then he comes back and he walks right up on the car and spits on it. This is the video from when we got into the altercation the first time.
In May?
Yes, that's in May.
Okay.
So this is the same day. This is when he comes back and he clearly goes back and he starts hitting the car because I had already started walking in the house.
This is May 26th.
Correct.
I'm going to watch it one more time. And please say stop at a place where you say he's hitting your car.
He's standing at the...
Shh. Just tell me. I see him moving.
He had just come from hitting the car. I was
Okay, so
on the side.
the
You
answer
couldn't see it.
the answer is you don't see him hitting your car.
I physically
You
did see him.
You don't see it in here.
No, because this is the parking lot.
Not a because.
Camera.
Not
That's
a because.
It's not mine.
Not a because.
Okay.
You saw him hitting your car.
Physically, yeah, I saw.
This camera doesn't see him hitting your car.
Correct.
Okay, now let's go to August.
You hear that?
Shh.
That was him spitting on the car.
I'll see you report. Oh, my.
Well, there's a black car in that compact spot now.
That's his car.
That's his car.
That's his car.
Correct.
Okay. Mr. Stone, so let's get to you, sir. May 26th, you were behaving badly.
Yes.
Okay, why were you behaving badly?
Well, because she had constantly been parking in there in
Just
the
a
compact
second.
zone.
Had you been drinking?
I had been drinking.
Okay, so the reason you were acting badly, which hopefully is inconsistent with the way you usually behave, is because you had been drinking.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And subsequently, when you spit on her car,
Yes.
I'm assuming it happened more than one occasion.
Didn't.
It did.
Why?
Why did I spit on her car?
Yeah, that was after the first incident for which you apologized for.
Yeah, I was angry at her. And I didn't spit on her car. I knew she's got a camera up, she's watching me, so I'd go by, and I'm guilty of this, Your Honor, and I apologize. I would go by her car and go,
I have to tell you, Mr. Stone, that's sort of juvenile.
Yes, it is.
Especially,
It is.
It's very juvenile, especially since it looks to me here as if you park in that spot, which is not your assigned spot. The only difference is you do have a compact car.
yes, and there's a reason.
I don't care what the reason is.
Okay.
You have a compact car, and so you park your car there, but that's not your assigned spot,
Correct.
okay? You can sit down, sir. You have anything else you want to tell me, Miss Benton?
Yes, because he's saying he didn't spit. He was just making the noise. but-
Whether he was making a noise or
Right.
whether he did, it doesn't make any difference to me. By spitting on the car, he didn't cause any permanent damage. By even making the gesture that he did is sort of disgusting and would lead you to believe that if something was on the windshield of your car, it was something that emanated from his body fluid.
Yes.
Whatever it is, it's sort of disgusting.
It is
Which-
disgusting.
yeah, I agree with you. I don't believe he caused damage to your car because I think that's baloney. Because I think that if you did, you would have filed this lawsuit in June, July, or August. I think that you finally got fed up with him and you found some dings on your car, so you brought this lawsuit.
That's not correct.
Well,
I did not. I was going to let it go because I lived there and I didn't want it to continue. That's messing with my peace. But for him to continue to harass me and do the things that he did, yeah, that did prompt me to actually file a claim.
yeah. Okay. Mr. Stone, there are ways to deal with what you feel are neighbors breaking rules. There are ways.
Yes.
One of them isn't to either make believe that you are spitting on her car, to aggressively touch her car, aggressively. There are ways. You have a homeowners association. Your homeowners association, I'm sure, has a mechanism to deal with complaints. I understand all of that. Miss Benton doesn't appear to me to be a nut. If it's a more convenient parking spot, she parks there. She should not. Right?
Yes, correct.
You should not. But you certainly can't touch her car in any way. Okay. Miss Benton, I have to make a judgment whether I actually believe that his vandalism caused damage to your car, and I actually believe that it did not, but that doesn't mean he's not responsible for lots of aggravation and for not using a proper methodology for dealing with his complaint against a neighbor. And for that, there has to be some consequence because it caused you distress, and I would strongly suggest that you follow the rules and not park your car in a place where you shouldn't, because this is not a tragic story. Would you agree with that, Miss Benton? This is not a tragic story.
No, it's not.
Not a tragic story. It's irritating.
It is very irritating.
It interferes with your quality of life
Correct.
to have this kind of thing go on with a neighbor.
Correct.
I remember decades ago living in a building, and my husband has a short fuse, and you're not supposed to leave shoes or anything else outside in the hallway. And one of the neighbors on the floor, there were only 3 or 4 neighbors on the floor. This woman continuously left her stinky boots in the hallway because she didn't want to bring them into her house. So you'd get out of the elevator and you would see her smelly boots outside in the hallway. And I remember my husband wrote a note and slipped it in her door that said, "Please don't leave your boots outside in the hallway." And she ignored him. So the next time the boots were out there, he took the boots and he threw them down the incinerator.
Oh. Well.
Came in and confessed. Came in and confessed. She left her boots out there. She's not going to do it again. I said, "How come?" He said, "Because I threw them down the incinerator." Now we're talking probably 40 years ago, so I assume that this lady was an older lady, is no longer here, so she can't sue him for the boots. But she broke the rule, and it was irritating to her other neighbors. But her other neighbor didn't have the right to take her property and destroy it.
Correct.
That's not the answer. The answer is you go to the management office and you say, have a conversation with her that the next time the building will take her shoes and she can come down and find it in the lost and found. Do you understand what I mean?
Correct.
If that's what's irritating him,
Right.
and he's acting irrationally about it, don't do it anymore. And then you've cut your exposure. Anyway, you can't touch her car. Make believe you're spitting on it. Touch it because you're annoyed, Mr. Stone. I don't believe that the damage to her car or the harassment is worth $10,000, but I certainly think that you have to have a message that you're not allowed to do that, sir. Judgment for the plaintiff in the amount of $1,000. We're finished. Thank you very much.
Didn't do any damage, didn't hurt her, didn't do anything wrong. She was parked at the wrong spot.
Yeah, he's lying. He's definitely lying.
As long as she doesn't park at the spot she's not supposed to park, which the judge said, don't park there, then I'm a happy camper.
Nothing. I hope he just leaves me alone.
I'm going to have to prepare Poppy for the fact that I shared that story.
You better hope that neighbor was older than the both of you.
Oh, she was. she was.
Otherwise, she'll know after this comes out what happened to her boots.
Well, at least she'll know what happened to the missing boots.
All right, this case. This is one of those situations where I'm sitting here like, how did this even get this far? Because this whole thing started over a parking spot. Let me be real from the start. She is wrong. Yes, I said it. Mom, it literally says compact only. You drive an SUV. That's it. That's the conversation. I don't care if other people do it. It's not enforced. That doesn't suddenly make it okay. You know it's wrong, and you kept doing it anyway. But let's not get it twisted. he is way more wrong. And this is where I strongly agree with the judge. Sir, you're a grown man, and your response to someone parking wrong is hitting their car, yelling at them, coming back again to hit it, then later, walking by making spitting gestures. Like, seriously? That's not frustration, that's immaturity. And the crazy part? He admits it. Yeah, I was drinking. Yeah, I lost my temper. That right there tells you everything. Alcohol plus anger, bad decisions. And now you're in court over something that could have been handled in one simple way. Report it to management. Done. Now let's talk about her claim. She says, he damaged my car. But then, no repair right away. No estimate for months. Police report doesn't mention damage. That part, I'm not fully buying it either. And honestly, the judge didn't either. Because if someone is really damaging your car, you don't wait the 3 months. You handle it immediately. So here's my honest take. She broke the rules and caused the situation. He escalated it way too far. And that's the difference. One is annoying, the other becomes harassment. And I want to highlight something important. Even if he didn't cause physical damage, what he did cause is stress, fear, constant tension. Imagine living somewhere and every time you park, you're thinking, is this guy going to touch my car again? That's not normal. And that's why the judge gives $1,000. Not because the car was destroyed, but because his behavior crossed the line. And I actually think that's fair. But let me be honest with both of them. This whole situation, yeah, could have been avoided if she just followed the rule or if he just acted like an adult. And that story the judge told about the boots, that was the message. You don't take matters into your own hands. You don't punish people yourself. Because then you become the problem. Final opinion, she was wrong. No question. He was worse. No debate. If I had to choose who caused the real issue, him. Because rules being broken doesn't justify acting crazy. And honestly, if both of them don't change, this same drama is gonna happen again. If you want more real, no-filter courtroom reactions like this, hit like, subscribe, support the channel, because these cases, they're wild, but they're real.